Hi, this is Michael from Tech Shack. I'm going to do a quick first look on the new Mac Mini. Right on the home page it says, the new Mac Mini, up to 2 times faster processors and graphics, high-speed Thunderbolt I/O. It's mini in size only. It is now starting at $5.99 instead of $6.99, so that's great. But then another thing that I noticed right at the main page of the Mac Mini is that it has no super drive, which is very interesting. I did read that they got rid of the super drive so they could fit better components, and they did put a nice graphics processor in there. But a super drive, why would they take that out? I mean, it might be beneficial to some people for the more power, but a super drive is really needed for the old software and for basically every software you buy. If you buy it at the store, it's usually on a CD. So it might be beneficial to some people, but to me, I would go the route to buy an $80 external super drive. So that's one big thing that they removed. It says here, up to 2 times faster processors. It's a little power horse. New Thunderbolt I/O, ultra fast and ultra flexible. Up to 2 times faster graphics, noticeably fun. And Mac Mini with Lion server, because you can buy this Mac Mini as a server, but it's still running Mac OS X Lion. Let's go over to the features real quick. It says here, up to 2 times faster processors. The latest dual-core Intel Core i5 processors come standard on Mac Mini. You can choose from a 2.3 GHz or 2.5 GHz. And they sell it in the i5 and with the i7. Over here has the processor performance, up to 2 times faster than previous generation Mac Mini. So you can view this table on apple.com/Mac and then just click on the Mac Mini. I'm not going to go over this, but basically it's saying that the Mac Mini is up to 2 times faster on programs than the previous generation Mac Mini. Then it says here, up to 2 times faster graphics, game on. It has an AMD Radeon HD graphics processor with 256 megabytes of GDDR5 memory. That is actually the higher model that has that, and then the lower model has an Intel HD graphics processor in the 2.3 GHz. I'm just reading it off of here, so that's what it says. Once again, it has one of those graphics performance bar graphs, and you can view it at apple.com/Mac. The new Mac Mini has a Thunderbolt port, and if you don't know what the Thunderbolt is, it's 12 times faster than FireWire 800 and up to 20 times faster than USB 2.0. Now, USB 2.0 is the industry standard, and you'll find it on almost everything, and it's 20 times faster. That is unbelievable. I'll just show you some of the buttons and ports on the back. The power button is right here. The built-in power supply, but you just hook up a cord, the power cord, and then you have Gigabit Ethernet, FireWire 800, HDMI, Thunderbolt, 4 USB ports, SDXC card slot, audio in and audio out. It also has Wi-Fi, the latest 802.11n wireless technology. It's built into every Mac Mini, and it has Bluetooth. I believe it's version 4. It's either 3 or 4. I thought it was 4 though. I thought I read that somewhere. And now the new Mac Mini has an HDMI port built in. So that means that you won't have to use the adapter. It does come with an adapter from HDMI to DVI, but if you have an old VGA monitor, you have to buy the $30 adapter. And that looks like, here we go. Start with 500 gigabytes of storage and take it from there. You can upgrade to 750 gigabyte hard drive, and in the higher model you can also choose from a 256 solid state hard drive. That is unbelievable. You can also buy a 256 gigabyte solid state and then add on a 750 gigabyte hard drive. So then you'd have 2 hard drives in that. 2 hard drives in this small machine. That's really amazing. The stock model comes with 2 gigabytes of RAM, and the higher model comes with 4 gigabytes of RAM. You can upgrade it to up to 8 gigabytes. Let's go over to the tech specs. The other 2 tabs are OS X Line and built-in apps, but those are Line specific and not Mac Mini specific. So if you want to view those, just go to apple.com/Mac. The price on the 2.3 gigahertz Mac Mini, which is the stock model, is $600, and the 2.5 gigahertz Mac Mini, which is the higher model, is $800. The differences are the processor. The lower one has a 2.3 gigahertz dual-core Intel Core i5, and the $800 model, the higher model, has 2.5 gigahertz dual-core Intel Core i5. So they're both i5s, but one is 2.3, one's 2.5. And you can also configure the higher model up to 2.7 gigahertz dual-core Intel Core i7. The lower model has 2 gigabytes of memory, and the higher model has 4 gigabytes. They are both configurable to 8 gigabytes, up to 8 gigabytes. And the storage, they both have 500 gigabytes, but like I said before, you can upgrade them. The graphics, the lower model has an Intel HD Graphics 3000 processor with 288 megabytes of DDR3 SD RAM, and the higher model has an AMD Radeon HD 6630M graphics processor with 256 megabytes of GDDR5 memory. So the stock model has 288 megabytes, while the higher model has 256. Now, even though that the higher model has less video memory, I believe that the GDDR5 memory runs faster, so you should still get better performance with the AMD Radeon. Like I said before, it is a Thunderbolt port, HDMI port, and it comes with a DVI output using HDMI to DVI adapter, which is included, and it has support for dual display and video mirroring. It also has a built-in speaker, audio line out, so it looks like a great machine. The only thing that concerns me is that it got rid of the super drive, which it might be beneficial to some people, which, I mean, it is beneficial to me. It is nice that they have more power now that they removed the super drive, so they have more room for better components. But a super drive is kind of a needed thing, because when you buy software, usually it comes on a CD or a DVD. So, oops, looks like it's not. There we go. Okay, as I was saying, the software comes on DVDs or CDs, so you'd have to either rip it on another computer, put it on a flash drive, or somehow transfer it to the Mac Mini to install. Or you could buy a external super drive. So it's really what you're going to use it for, but $600 price tag, I mean, you can't beat that for this kind of machine. It's probably the cheapest Mac that's for a while, because usually the Macs are pretty expensive, and this might be a good option, especially if you were gonna get a MacBook, but they discontinued those. So this could be another alternative, and this would give you much more power. So overall, it looks like a nice machine. And right now, I'm using a PC, as you can see. I've never had a Mac, but I love Macs. They're great machines. I've never had enough money, but this is probably going to be the one that I'm going to get. Thanks for watching. Please rate, comment, subscribe. If you have any questions, just put them down below in the comments. Please follow me on Twitter at www.twitter.com/MichaelGCaro. And follow me on Google+. The link is too long. I'll put it in the description. And thanks for watching.